draining versus enhancing energy. Man, one of the things that we have to do is get back to basics regarding our personal development. Right? Every day, if you're not taking notes, if you don't have your own little journal while you're in this room, you need to get one, because you're getting a master class in personal development, positive psychology, neuroscience in this room every day. People are paying thousands of dollars to go to workshops and trainings to get the information you're getting in this room. So, man, y'all, please take notes. If one thing I want to say, if you need an external source to be happy, you really have an issue. My wife does not make me happy. My home does not make me happy. The things I earn and have do not make me happy. They enhance my happiness. And so my wife enhances my happiness because my happiness has to come from me. It has to come from a place of gratitude and a place of appreciation and a growth and me understanding that I can choose to be happy or I can choose to be miserable. That's my choice. So regarding draining versus enhancing energy, there's two things you've got to do. You've got to eliminate those people in your life who are draining. And the two things I think are media and people, right? Media and people. And I think social media gets a bad rep because technology always changes how we live, right? Technology is not the issue. Social media is not the issue. Social media is like liquor and money, right? Liquor and money do not change who people are. They simply expose who people are. And social media does the same thing. So what you need to do is use social media like this. We're on social media. Be selective with the social media that you consume so that you can use social media that helps you to grow and to thrive and to be better and to be a critical thinker. And number two, you've got to eliminate those people in your life who are dream killers, right? Who make you feel crappy. My brother-in-law said to me a couple months ago, he says, if you thinking about interacting with that person makes you feel crappy, and then when you actually interact with them, you feel crappy, and then days later, you're still feeling crappy from the interaction, those are people you need to take out of your life. Those are people you need to minimize in your life. And it does not matter what their title is. I know this is difficult for folks because a lot of times these people, these dream killers, they are your relatives. They are your parents. They're your friends. They're your brothers, your siblings, your uncles, your aunts. Understand something. Your relatives are not your family. They are not those words are not synonyms. Your relatives are people you're connected to through bloodline. Your family are people who nurture and support and encourage and trust and love you and accept you and make you feel better when you leave their interaction. And so if you got people in your life who have those titles come with duties and responsibilities, and so you have to have the courage to say to them, listen, this relationship is not working. I expect more out of you as a mother, more out of you as a brother, more out of you as a cousin. Here's what I expect from you. And if you don't get it, then you have to love them from afar. I'm not telling you to be not confrontational, but I'm not telling you to be malicious with this divorce. But I am telling you to be intentional and say, if you are not going to bring positivity into my life, if you're not going to help me with my dreams, then you come to places like this where you meet total strangers who help you with your dreams, who help you with your hopes. You don't have to stay in these dead end relationships with these relatives, because you get to choose who your family is. You don't get to choose your relatives. So like I said, I could be on this all day. I thank y'all so much. And for being my family here on social media, for being vulnerable and giving your game. And it's just amazing what y'all do and what happens here. So thank you. My name's David. I am the Catalyst, and I am complete.